Hi everyone, I'm hopping on today to teach you how you can draw your birth chart for free online. Because truth be told, your astrology birth chart, there is nothing more unique than this. At the moment you were born, the stars were imprinted, and this essentially has a blueprint for your life. Your soul chose that very moment. No matter what your beliefs are, the moment you were born holds the key to your life. And so, as astrologers, we're here to teach you and empower you how to tap into that. This isn't manifesting or cosmic ordering. It's a nicely proven way of using the world's oldest timing technique, your horoscope, to target your life goals. And the key is your own commitment. You will need to draw on your own innate knowing to help you understand what it is that is going on in your life at the very moment of time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Just give me a moment. And while I'm doing that, I want you to reflect on your time of birth. I'm sure that you would know that by now. And if you don't, speak to your aunties, speak to your parents if they're still around, and get a hold because it's going to really give you a more accurate description. If you don't know your birth chart, I recommend that you pop the time as midday, but basically, you want to go to the website astro-charts.com. I'll pop the details in the caption below and scroll down and it says create your astrology birth chart. So I'm going to do this for my bunny rabbit. Now you'll need your city, state, and country of birth, and then pop the month, the date, and then the year. Now, because I'm unsure of the bunny's birth time, obviously I wasn't there. Um, I'm going to pick a random time. It's just what I've intuitively connected with. And then you press create chart. Now, here we have a description of the sky at the very moment that she was born. So this will be your birth chart. I'm going to strongly encourage you, hint, hint, do it, to screenshot this because this is your map. And believe it or not, when you meditate and reflect on your birth chart, so many amazing things happen to you and synchronicities start unfolding in your life. So, next thing, what I want you to do is I want you to scroll down and you'll see here all the planets, the sun, the moon, and then Mercury all the way through North Node, Chiron, etc. They have a degree next to them. This is really important in astrology because each zodiac sign has 30 degrees. And so at the moment of your birth, even if you don't know your birth time, this is the imprint of the planets. The only thing that might differ would be the moon. So an accurate birth time would have the specific degree of the moon. But other than that, everything would be here. Now, what I want you to note specifically is your sun, which you probably already know, your moon sign, which will probably be new information for you. And the next thing would be your ascendant. Now, the name ascendant and rising sign are often used interchangeably. And essentially, your rising sign is the mask that you wear when not when you leave the home, but it's the mask that you wear to the outside world. And this is how people often perceive you. In other words, it's the character that you're here to play in this lifetime. Your sun sign is your identity, it's your consciousness, and it's a big part of who you are innately. Whereas your moon sign is your internal needs, your emotional state. And this has a really big part to play. So often when you're reading horoscopes online, and I often ask my followers, pop your rising sign below. You can also do this or definitely do it for your rising sign. Do it for your sun sign, but you can also do it for your moon sign, especially if you know that you were born after sunset and before dawn. So if you were born, I'd say after 6 p.m., depending on, your time zone and where you are in the world, and before 5, 6 a.m., then definitely get to know your moon sign. I plan on doing a little mini series on the moon, on your moon sign, because there's so much to unpack there. That's just my bird gizmo you can hear in the background. And then when you scroll down, there's also aspects. Now, another word or another way to get to know the aspects is basically how are the planets communicating with each other? They're almost like siblings. Sometimes they get along and sometimes they're frenemies. And so different symbols here represent different ways that the planets are interacting with your birth chart. And these essentially give us a snapshot of which areas of your life are having difficulty, which areas of your life are you challenged, or on the other side of that, on the other side of the coin, which areas of your life do you excel at? And so this is just a basic intro for you. I really hope you got to learn something today. Please make sure you screenshot this, save it to your favorites folder in your phone, because I can guarantee you will be constantly referring back to this. In our day and age today, there has been nothing more important and more, I guess, pivotal than getting to know yourself. And your birth chart is so unique that it's virtually impossible for anyone else to have the same birth chart as you, not even your twin. Believe it or not, I've read twins charts and there are definite differences in there. Let me know if you applied this. I want to know your rising sign. I want to know your moon sign. Pop them below because I can't wait to teach you some more.